Welcome to the ET322 video on real linear power supplies. Here I'm showing a complete DC power supply. In a row supply we have our AC voltage coming in. We're going to have a switch. We're going to have a fuse to protect the primary. And here's our bridge rectifier and our output. And we have a load resistor, but what we have here is a filter capacitor and regulator. So the regulator could be an integrated circuit type, or it could be just a Zener diode. We're going to focus on the filter capacitor. The capacitor is put in order to filter our ripple and our HC signal to DC. Here I'm showing the rectified output of a half-wave power supply. And we see that we have our two pulses. And when we put a capacitor in, the capacitor is going to charge. And when it gets into this area, it's going to discharge. And it's going to try to fill the area in between. And if you notice here, that's a large gap to fill. So this one is not a very good filter, but it does work. So our ripple is going to be fairly large. Here I'm showing the full wave output, and this could be a bridge or a full wave rectifier, either one. And what we have is this centerpiece is filled with an additional alternation here. So we have a nice pulse coming out, and when we filter it, we're filtering again. We're trying to fill this area between our pulses, and this one fills quite a bit nicer. So when we have a full wave, we're going to get a better filtered wave and a smaller ripple. Here I'm showing our ripple magnified, and you can see that VR is the ripple voltage peak to peak, and we're going to take a look at that with our oscilloscope by turning it up a little bit, and that shows how well our power supply is filtered.